Hey, good evening, everybody. I finally have my voice back somewhat. Paradox of Sports Fireside Chat. It's been a couple weeks since we have done one of these and missed you people. Missed the comments, missed the support, missed the smart-ass comments. Oh, sorry, Chas, I said ass. My apologies. But yeah, there's been a lot going on in the world of sports, especially with wrestling season and basketball season, as well as hockey in full swing. So, let's give a few of these shout outs to some of our local teams. First of all, got to start off with Vaughn's team, who I'm one of the coaches. I know jack about basketball, more of a yeller and a go get 'em kind of coach when it comes to that sport. But they dropped a tough one today. What was it? 28 to 16. We were definitely outsized, but little Vonzer, he threw up 3 points. So definitely the shortest kid on the court, but played hard. So shout out to them. That is one of the 4 sports he's playing, and they came up with the creative team name of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, whatever the hell they were thinking. That's on them, but they're having fun, and that's all that matters because it is basketball, and that's one sport we don't take the most seriously, but they have fun, and that's all that matters right now. So good job to them. Full swing baseball workouts, both, the Mountain Lions, Jack's team getting ready for high school ball. And then what else do we got going on? Wrestling season, peak to peak. We took this weekend off, but a lot of the kids on the Pueblo West Storm, they went up to Aurora and did some good things, brought home some hardware. Looks like we had a couple first places and some more medals. So good job to all those wrestlers and all the other area wrestlers. I saw a little Jaxie Downing. Kara's daughter did some good things in I think it was in Colby, Kansas, I believe. So she double bracketed and came back with 2 first place. So good job, little Jaxie there. So, all right, now other sports. While we're on the topic of wrestling, a lot of good wrestling action took place here in Pueblo West, or the Pueblo West, or not Pueblo West, the Pueblo East Invitational. East was participating, Central, Centennial, Pueblo East dominated that one as well. They won the tournament overall. A couple championships coming out of Pueblo Central. Gennaro Pino had a tough one in the championship against another Pueblo East kid, but he came home with the title. So there was a lot of good things that happened in the world of high school wrestling. And then over on the girls' side, the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state, Pueblo Central, they won in Widefield. And the number 2 team, the Lamar Lady Thunder, top 2 teams in Class 3A for girls wrestling. So good job to them. We'll be seeing a lot more tournaments in the next couple weeks leading into the holiday break. And expect some hardware as we get closer to those state tournaments here coming out of here in Pueblo. Also, the County Line Rivals, made up of Eads, Wiley, McClave, and one Cheyenne Wells kid, competed in the Lyman Invitational, and that one Cheyenne Wells kid won the championship. Chasen Turner, he was the champion. I believe it was 190 pounds. So one question I have to my fellow friends in Cheyenne Wells, well, this is a 2-part question because I know there's a couple kids from Cheyenne Wells that are wrestling for Burlington. So question is, why are we not all wrestling for County Line? Obviously, that's, my team. Or why are we not all wrestling for Burlington? Okay, that's part 1. Part 2 is, why does Cheyenne Wells not have our own wrestling team anymore? I know it's only 3 kids, but wearing that orange and black would be something special to those kids, especially when they get up to the state tournament representing the community, which I know they do regardless of whatever singlet they're wearing. But just think it'd be cool if they were wearing Tiger orange and black. So if anybody from Cheyenne Wells can answer that question, greatly appreciate an answer on that one. So basketball, a lot of teams doing some good things, some tournaments, the La Junta Shootout going on this weekend. The Pueblo team's also competing. Some good basketball being played on both the boys and girls side. So we'll be keeping you focused on, or keeping you up to speed on what's going on when it comes to basketball in the area. Lamar Holiday Tournament next week. I believe Uncle Kevin said he was going to make the trip down there. So stay tuned if that's going to happen. We love to have the Paradox of Sports doing some coverage live and in person down there. I probably won't make it because we're going to be wrestling in Colorado Springs and just got a lot going on. So if we can make it, we certainly will. All right, as far as the sport of hockey, Pueblo County Hornets, I think they are full strength now since all the football players are done with their season and back on the hockey ice. And they were victorious over Aspen, which is pretty awesome considering it's Aspen. They live on snow. They live on ice. It's their sport. We're out here in Pueblo where it's dry. We got the one ice rink, but we were very dominant. Our boy Garrett O'Brien, he had a hat trick in that game. One of the ones that just came off a football season from the turf onto the ice. Incredible achievement, buddy. Keep it up. We'll be coming to a few of those games, supporting you as well. So congratulations to the Hornet hockey team. And then also, kind of wrapping things up before we get into our recap of the NFL and before we bounce out before Yellowstone starts. The high school cheerleading competitions took place up in Denver this week, and the Cheyenne Wells Lady Tiger cheerleading team looks like they had a third-place state finish, so congratulations to them. I know a bunch of other teams such as Pueblo Centennial, Pueblo Central, Pueblo County was up there, Pueblo West. They were all up and competing in their respective divisions there. So amazing what those girls were able to do, and some guys that are competing and doing somersaults, flips, a lot more than just yelling and screaming. I mean, there's a lot of talent going into this, especially with the acrobatics and flying through the air. I mean, something I can't do, something that a lot of people can't do. So hats off to all you ladies competing, bringing home the hardware. So this was, we can't have a fireside chat without complaining about CHSAA. Obviously, I'm going to keep my sources to myself. But in the spirit of the girls' cheerleading competition, this was something that happened at the state tournament last year. There was a couple teams that qualified, not saying who they were, but had a great routine qualifying for the state tournament, state competition, getting ready to go. I believe that they competed, but they were not notified till let me rewind a little bit. Each of their routines had to be vetted by CHSAA officials to make sure, okay, this routine is legal, number of people that were participating, whether it's, stacking or flying or, whatever it is. I don't know anything about, cheerleading. But apparently they were vetted beforehand and everything was fine. Their routine checked out. However, they get to the state competition, sit through the entire thing. Once they get to the award ceremony, they said you are disqualified because when we vetted your routine, XYZ did not match out. Really? You wait till the final of the competition to let a team know they are disqualified when they've already been through the vetting process. And apparently these are CHSAA officials. So we're not the only ones that hate CHSAA. There's a lot of people out there. So CHSAA, get it together. Okay? So that's our bitch about CHSAA. More to come, more bitching, just because it's fun to complain about CHSAA. So, World of Football, Broncos won. Chargers lost. We leapfrogged them over the number 6 position in the playoffs. Big matchup coming up on Thursday where we will take them on Amazon Prime Thursday Night Football. So that's going to be a big game. Looks like, we should secure a playoff spot, but that's a big game as far as jockeying for position. Finally, congratulations to Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner. Again, not a big CU fan, but gotta give credit where credit is due. That guy is a stud. I don't know why everyone's bitching that he won. A lot of Boise State people thought the Boise State running back should have won, which, hey, he had a hell of a season. But when you have a hell of a season and dominate on both sides of the ball, it's pretty much a given. You should be the Heisman Trophy winner. So we're going to turn it loose. We got a close one. Buffalo up on Detroit 48-35. Looks like the Bills are going to be victorious in this one, and they'll be fighting for the Chiefs on that number 1 spot. So until next time, Paradox of Sports Fireside Chat. Uncle Kevin will be checking in at some point to let you know the latest and greatest in the world of sports. So see you, everybody.